guys! So for today's video, I'm gonna discuss the Scotiabank debit card, credit card, and the scene card. As you saw in the video a while ago, I already got my cards aside from the debit card. So for the debit card, they will issue it on the day that you go to the bank. But then for this one, this is the scene card and the credit card. These will arrive probably 1.5 to 2 weeks after you applied for the cards. So I'm not sure if I did explain it before, but for the debit card, I was supposed to receive it on the day of going to the bank, but when I arrived there were some complications because I registered online prior to going there, and because I registered online, the account manager said that it needs to activate within 24 hours, so I had to go back the next day to the bank to receive my debit card because they didn't give it to me right away, but it was already printed. So yeah, just clearing that out. So if you want to receive your cards already on the day of going to the bank, then I would suggest for you to not open an account online and go directly to the bank, because the reason why I did the account opening online was I inquired with Scotiabank customer service, and for them to set up an appointment or a meeting, I had to create an account online, and that's why I created an account online. But it seems that they don't need an appointment for you to go there. Seems like it, because I was able to go to the branch a couple of times without having an appointment. Okay, so going back. Okay, let's go first to the credit card. So why did I request for a credit card? This is the easiest part. It's even easier here than in the Philippines because we are newcomers here. We are international students, so might as well take advantage of the benefits, such as this credit card. This credit card, they do not need background checks for this, so they just issue for international students. I'm not sure if it goes as far as PRs and all that. So there you have it. And it's Visa, just so you know. And what's good about getting a credit card is you're able to utilize the benefits, such as building up your credibility here in Canada, where in the long run will be useful if, for example, you'll need to loan or anything else, or probably get like a bigger limit, a larger limit for your credit card. So that's good. Next, what is this? It came with this one. It came with this paper. It's a complete resolution process. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but yeah. They're pretty customer centric, which is nice. So it came with this one. It's the Revolving Credit Agreement. This was issued April 13. I got it a couple of days ago. By the way, so when I went to the branch, they had initially tried to have this set up as a pickup instead of a delivery, but yeah, apparently they delivered it. So for a starter's credit card, the initial credit limit is $500. Can you see that? There. $500 is the credit limit for the starter credit card. And regardless if I do have a credit card back in the Philippines, they still issued me this one. So they don't depend it on your credibility back in the Philippines. Next, Yeah, so that's about it for the credit card. Oh, I need to activate it. I'll activate it after this one. I just want to show you first the SIM card. So this is the SIM card. There you go. It's still attached. So what the SIM card does is it accumulates points that you can use to redeem for movies or meals. It says here, there. So the benefits of the Black SIM membership card is you get to earn free movies, see more movies, earn even faster if you purchase like any movie tickets or food and drinks for the movies, save on food and drinks. This is what I was aiming for, the one for the meals. Save on meals and save on Tuesdays. Now, save on Tuesdays is also related to the movies, so I'm just in it for the food. So I actually already have this Scene app beforehand, just so that I can monitor the points. I just got the credit card and the SIM card just a couple of days ago, right? So for the past few days, I've been using my debit card. I stopped using cash as soon as I got the debit card, because even with the debit card, you're already acquiring points for the SIM card. So do take note that the debit card and the credit card are both Visa. This is my debit card. Ayan, as you can see, Visa. And ito din, this one also Visa. So, just take note of that. There are some cases wherein, for example, Costco here doesn't accept Visa credit card. So what I used is my debit card. So even if the debit card is Visa, the payment will still push through. If I use my debit card, it lets me earn points. So with shopping using my debit card, so far I earned there 255 points already. It's just like a bonus feature in terms of earning points there. And then for the Scotiabank app, I'm just gonna take a screenshot and then I'm gonna post it here. So this is what it looks like. And then, oh, by the way, so if you can see, there's a Momentum Plus savings. You can opt to put to add the Momentum Plus savings. So it's just like kind of like a time deposit, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Student Banking Advantage plan is my checking account. So basically I have, so just to be clear, for this debit card, I have two accounts, the checking and the savings. The savings is the Momentum Plus savings, and then the checking is the Student Banking Advantage plan. So for the checking, that's where you will do your purchases. For example, your grocery purchases. If you go to Walmart and you want to pay your grocery using the debit card, you use the checking account. I haven't tried using the savings account because I want my money just to sit on that savings account. I don't want to touch it. And then if you go to transfers, I'm gonna post it here. Here you can see there are different types of options of like online transfers. I can transfer from my checking account to savings account and vice versa, and I can also pay outbound payments. For the outbound payments, for example, how I pay my landlord here, I pay via Interact e-transfer. And so if you go in, okay, wait, I wonder if I should, okay, I think I'm gonna screen share should be fine. So if I go to the interact transfer, there you have an option if you want to. Oh, okay, so there's no option. So it automatically defaults to your checking account, and then the to where you'll send your money to is actually not an account number but an email. So you use email addresses to send and receive money. So when you receive money, you just give them the address on where you like set up the Scotiabank app. And then after that, the deposit a check. So you can just send the photo. You can just for the deposit a check, you just capture the photo of the check and kind of upload it. But for transactions outside, like I think if for example I receive a check from the Philippines or I receive a check from the US, anything that is not in Canadian dollars, you need to manually deposit it to the bank because it incurs like foreign exchange and all that. So I think that is one of the limitations of the depositing a check. But so far it's pretty convenient. For the bills, I haven't set this up, but I'm going to set it up with my Lucky Mobile so that I can be eligible for the additional 500 MB for the top up. So yeah, I think I've covered everything about the banking. I haven't touched any ATMs yet, so this is as far as I can go from here. But in terms of banking, it's been pretty smooth. I haven't experienced any problems with Scotiabank, probably except for the 24-hour activation of my debit card that I had to go back the next day. But the people there are very nice, so it's good. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh, so regarding the change of address, I didn't set an appointment. I just went to the branch of my account and I just requested for an update on my address because I just explained to them that the address that I initially gave them was my address of isolation, and they didn't ask for like additional proof of address or any proof of address for that matter. They just input the change of address in the system. So yeah, about that one. So yeah, that could be part of your proof of address when you, for example, apply for a driver's license or anything else that requires proof of address. So yes, I wonder if I missed anything else, and I think no more. But yeah, so if you're wondering if you can use your debit card for the buses, the answer is no, because they only take cash and exact cash for that matter. Well, they still take larger bills, but don't expect them to give you change. So if I were you regarding the bus, I would purchase the monthly pass or the 20-day pass, but for you to get the student price, you need to acquire the monthly pass, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, and you purchase it. Oh you purchase it on the stores, like for example, Shoppers Drug Store, if I'm not mistaken, that's where I bought my card. And then if you purchase the monthly pass or the weekly pass or any of that, since you're paying in the cashier, you can use your debit or credit card. But if you're gonna pay directly to the bus, of course, you need to provide exact amount if possible. So there you have it. If you learned something or got something out of this video, please do give a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!